13-3. Welcome back to another video, fellas. This is the last one. Is that the boss? That might be the boss. Last one before we get to the dungeon, assuming that the run is clean and relatively quick. We will do that thing. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to see, is there a good target where I can try to get some SP? Because this guy does an attack team skill. And that might just blow me up if I don't roll in there with a bunch of SP ready to go. So I think we're going to get SP. Pop quiz, what does SP stand for? You don't know. Okay, anyways. So assuming that we can get through this flag pretty easily, we're going to do the little victory lap in the dungeon. And get on to the next one, man. Try to call it a day. Try to make these videos a little bit more concise. I know I totally could put all the flags and whatnot into like one video and make it a big thing. But when people search for stuff, they search for like the individual flags. So that's part of it. But also that's just asking for some sort of issue or error, or if the video gets corrupted and now I lost 3 flags in a dungeon instead of whatever. You get the idea. So I'm just gonna, woo! That was a basic attack. He got killed on his basic attack, dude. One thing in this game is that when something dies and gets revived with a potion, it does not lose the SP that it had. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's still kind of bad. Hopefully I'll get that healing skill off before this bird dies. There's another reflect there. Having the newly updated fixed, there we go, that's what I wanted. Kung Fu emergency shield. So they originally the emergency shield was 0 SP cost, and then they put it up to 2 SP or 2 pips, and then they put it back down to 0. I think that is a really good fix, but I don't know if it's enough for me to run it because I build my character completely based on what people need in Raid 8. Also, I'm doing Raid 8 now, and it is a kick in the teeth, fellas. Expect a Raid 8, a Raid 7 and a Raid 8 video coming out. When I do just a little bit of research, clean it up a little bit. But it's spicy, man, it's spicy. If you make a beeline for the boss, I can survive long enough for most people to get a bunch of full launches off on the boss, and that's basically where we are. And the trash is a pain in the butt, so a lot of people are just running in, hitting boss, and then exiting out and doing it again, and you're saving time. If you have a time-based boost, that's what people are doing on Raid 8, but whew, it's a little spicy. Anyways, which one would you prefer, Asuka or Rei? Of course, Asuka. Screw you, she's my waifu. Yeah, this is not offensive, but I think it's kind of funny. I should probably stop taking these screenshots when I can just pull them from the video after, but you know what? Let's lean into the fact that I'm filming these on film. Oh my goodness, okay. 2 bosses. The blue/green guys do a attack team. This is gonna be spicy. I don't think there is any reflect here, but they do the big old, oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen my guy take a hit like that. Let's potion him now because I've got some of these, and yeah, this might be a problem. This is moderately concerning. Hopefully I get something big out of that. That's nice. Can I get something here? Please kill something. Okay, we got one of them down. That's a big deal, because this is when we're going to start to see those attack team skills. It could be attack 3, I don't know. I didn't do the research. You can see any of these monsters. Probably should have done mount skill there. If you really want to look it up, you can go into the monsters tab, and it'll show you everything there. But, whew, that was the wrong skill. But you know what? I think we're okay. Whew. Bang. And a little reflect just to top it off. Mwah. Beautiful, beautiful things. So, there we go. We're going to go on to the first dungeons, and that's what's up. We will do a little victory lap through here. We'll do a little victory lap through the dungeon, and then we'll continue on, and hopefully we can just punch through and get on to the next zone and so on. I have no idea when we're going to get stuck. I don't remember when other players that were pushing through here, when they got stuck. Usually like the 11s are pretty spicy, but that's about it. And I'm aware I'm saying spicy too much. Maybe because I watched Hot Ones recently. Do we want this? Bombarding Burb? Yeah, we do. but we don't get it, so it's fine. Anywho, whew. Now, of course, we're seeing a lot of loot being dropped. I don't know if that means that the actual drops are increased or if it's just because everybody is farming now because they've increased a bunch of other loot-related things. Like we are seeing the raid boxes be released, so now people are running a bunch of raids. I think if you run like 50 raids, you can pull a raid box. So that definitely changes things a lot. You're getting 50% more lost core drops in raids 6, 7, and 8. And if you run 50 raids, you get an automatically you get enough to buy a raid box, and that's going to have a mythic or a legendary there. So you're going to at least get a cosmetic or an item that you can use, or maybe you can break it down. So that was the motivation for me. One, I like making the videos, obviously. I want to make this content before it's not relevant anymore. But also, I want to get up to raid 8 so I can just put all my regen in there at least. I am still planning to do a push at the end of the week. I like the changes that we have seen. So I'm planning on doing a Sunday push. And that's going to be mostly focused. I got a bunch of chip materials that I feel like burning away. I've got like 4K chip materials, and I've been rolling chips in some videos. I did like 1 or 2 chips off the stream or not recorded. Honestly, I don't know, you guys aren't helping me out that much. I feel like I used to get a ton of RNG when I was filming and streaming stuff. Maybe it's streamer RNG, maybe it's not YouTube RNG, maybe it's only Twitch RNG. But when I roll some things off the camera, I'm getting that better loot, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But anyways, yeah, things are coming together. I'm also motivated to do a level 200 push, so I'll probably just put all that together. Do a bunch of GVG to get more chip mats, and then do a bunch of ordeal to have enough gold to do all the chip mats. And then I might be able to upgrade deity. I don't know. I use deity in PvP, and I use full armor mech in everything else. And so it depends. I got to figure out when deity, aka celestial mech, aka other mech, becomes better than like moonlight, for example. You know, that would be the deciding factor. But we're 181. We've got a ways to go as far as getting to 200. That's a pretty big gap. Somebody somewhere actually did the math on how much it takes, and I'll look at the calculations and whatnot. But hey, look at that. We're going to click on the quest campaign, take us directly to it. Kirov. That's my team. I think this is what I've been running in Raid. Maybe not. I don't remember. But who is Kirov? What is this? Maybe it's another name change. And I think there's dialogue in the dungeons now too, at least the first time that you do it. So I slightly regret not filming every single flag from the beginning of the game. I was just running through stuff so fast and so easy that I was like, whatever. And it was kind of before I was making videos on the phone. So we have adapted. Maybe another creator will make those initial, those low-level flag videos, do that from the start. That would be smart. Also, I'm kind of curious to see, now that based on seeing all this, I wonder what the dialogue's going to be, because I think the dialogue's been changed for all the different flags. I'm hoping that the dialogue does not have anything spicy until like Zone 13 or Zone 12 or whatever it was with the miner. Let people get deeper into the game before you start going ham and popping off with crazy comments like that. You know, that's at least my thought. But anyways, it's looking good. We're doing our little victory lap through here. We're going to jump into the next flag after this. I'll probably continue to do the whole 2 flags per day. But if I do get some news, I'm going to kind of push the flag videos back, let the news drops as soon as I can get the video out, and then continue that way. I'm not flooding too many videos to the channel. But YouTube does like it. They like you when you're consistent. Hey, Zox, getting that steel dragon, man. Zox is a strong player. If you wanted to hang out with some other strong players, I'm just saying, hit me up. I know some people that know some people. And I hate to say it, but we're probably pretty close to getting another guild going. It's probably going to be that way. Just with iOS around the corner, supposedly, a lot of players we're going to have a massive influx. We're going to need places to put people. So as soon as we get some potential leadership ready to step up and to want to run a guild like that. We want at least one person to GM the guild and at least one other person to help with a lot of the responsibilities as far as just keeping tabs on stuff, making sure people are active and handling recruiting and stuff like that. In case you want, oh god, here's another dialogue. This is the end for you, or a new start. Ha, you're making me laugh. Hey, tame dialogue. All right. But yeah, so funny thing, a lot of people assume that Unity is just a massive whale guild, and we got people that do a lot of pushes for sure, but there's no requirement to push. We have 4 to 5 completely free-to-play players that have been that way the entire time. The current guild requirements that we run, and I'm not telling anybody else what they should do, but the current requirements we run is use all your guild boss attacks and communicate if you're bidding on loot. That's it. By definition, if you're using all your guild boss attacks, you're logging in every day. If guild boss wasn't a factor, we'd probably be a lot more lax on the login policy. And some people have suggested that they make it so you get all your guild boss attacks for the week all at once. So you could log in, do all your guild boss attacks, and then log off, and then you'd be good for the week. That's a very interesting suggestion. And I know that games like this, they want players logging in every day. That's why you have daily login rewards, and that's why you have all these different daily quests and daily bounties and blah, 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 and all that good daily stuff. They want daily active users. That's like a really big metric for any sort of company or game or whatever. So Guild Boss definitely is probably the biggest thing for active players to reinforce that daily login, because a lot of player burnout and churn happens at end game of these kind of things. It's like you feel like you've seen all the content and then you're like, you know what, I'm busy. But something like Guild Boss can make everybody log in. So for those reasons, I feel like we probably won't see them give you all your attacks. I wonder if they would give you like 6 attacks every other day or something like that, just like another way to get at it. But anyways, it's a mobile game. You know, I know it's not on iOS yet, but literally log in, do your attacks. They remove the cooldown between the bosses. Log in, hit the boss. You can auto it. It's fine if you're that busy, you know. But if not, eat some fiber, spend some time in the toilet, pull your phone out, start manualing the boss. Come on. It takes like 5 minutes. So anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching me, listening to me ramble, and I will see you in the next video.